Hello. Hey, look at my neck rest first. This is great. You gotta love the multicolored pillows. And I have this orange fucking thing to just, it doesn't really work, but I can go back like this, and just, not that I'd be able to do this. It's just not my nature, but just too much anxiety to kind of relax a beat. Anyway. Right, let's go upstairs because I just come off second shoot. Oh, look at my hair. Oh, God, it's so terrible. I'll brush it back. Anyway, Tesco shoot, night shoot, 9 p.m. to 7 p.m., 7 a.m. Thursday. That wasn't easy. I felt tired Sunday. Pretty tuned in guide. This is my voiceover studio. Everything you see there is either hand padded or foam bought from China. An MXL 7 grade condenser microphone suited to my deeper voice. Pop shield, shock band, microphone stand, professional headphones. Stuff falling off, foam, some of which came from China, just falling off the walls. Here is my drum kit. I hope you can see it. And my desk. I call it the Triumvirate. VO Studio, desk, drum kit. And this is my drum kit. And what we're going to do here now is I just made an executive decision. So my father's piece, Head Nut. Look. Do you see it? That was in his office many years ago. I like my neighbors. But I really don't care, quite frankly, about the way they feel at this time of the morning. I'm, quite frankly, fuck them. So we play for a moment. Just for a moment. Simple fix, kids. Put your cymbals down away from your heart, for God's sake. All cymbals and drums move away from you when you play. It's motion, and you have to pull them back. Sorry. Do you really want Bernie's Tune by Art Blakey? Okay, I'll try my best. Art Bernie's Tune. Wow. I'll try and start at the same time. I'll do my best. If I fuck it up, I fuck it up. That's it. I know that's sounding too slow and rusty. This is where it goes. So it's a Latin vibe, played across two toms, which is a beautiful sound. Max Roach used to always play this. If you add a Latin beat to that, you get a beautiful groove, right? You can add your hi-hat finding or the cymbal or the snare drum for effect, really, in this. It's dance rhythm. It's a Brazilian rhythm, and it's a Cuban rhythm. And if you get this fucking correct, it's more Cuban rhythm. How do you put it? I'll just try and play it. I'll play it slowly and then faster. This is you always got to pick up the +4, like 4 and. Sounds weird, but when you study jazz drumming or any kind of jazz drumming, you always have to pick these kind of grooves up, you know? And that's what it means. If you want to play it even from the rim shots, it's like, it's beautiful, like. Now let's just add simply the hi-hat to that alone, right? The groove builds. Bring in the toms. we're trying to bring in the bass somewhere, okay? Loquaciously. Play better than cymbals, so here we go. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Important to note here that any good budding drummer, when they're starting to study Brazilian and Cuban beats, they're a different world to us, ours. And so you have to learn from scratch. And if you're interested, you become a good drummer, or a good bass player, or a good piano player, or a good trumpeter, or a good saxophone player, or a good vocalist. But if you don't listen, you won't fucking learn anything. So I have no sympathy for people who just ignore things. Anyway, now that we're not ignoring things, it's just see, like, look at these cymbal sounds, right? This drum kit I bought the day I lost my virginity, and it's a special day for me. 1st of August 1987 in Cleveland, Ohio. It's from Frank Shum Drum Shop in Chicago. I don't think any of the old skins are here. I've replaced them since. Flakes come off this thing because it's a really good skin, but it just peels off like a leper. This is everything bar this I picked up in the shop. And I also that day met, doesn't even matter what his name is, just one of the greatest jazz guitarists of the day ever. This is 1987, 1st of August. And I lost my virginity that night. And I bought this drum kit that night. And this is the only edition, and this is from a musician friend of mine. But wait till you sound this line. But even before we go there, I do think it's important to say that you never know how your life's going to get mapped out. You never know what directions you go in. None of us do. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's good. It's very good. It's improvisation. It's love. It's connection. It's feeling good about yourself. do what you like to do. If you like to cook omelets, you like to cook omelets. If you like to be a voiceover artist, well then fucking go do that. You're a musician, try that. Look, I note here that my hair is slightly out of place. Do you think I care? So, the original cymbal is anyway, it's a 1968 Ludwig big band kit. I got the heights with it, brought it all the way to the West Coast. My brother's living in California at the time. And apart from at least 22 years of teaching, going up to the highest level, like jazz teaching with John Lennon for 5 years, I've learned to do all sorts of things. So, an example. Different drum has to do with drop six. Don't let it wait you. It's either flam taps or flam random. Is one of the 26 rudiments. And a very difficult thing to learn. But the thing is, I know what the fuck I'm talking about, but here we go. It's a full drum kit. It's a beautiful cymbal. This is the beautiful cymbal. So I got all this 34 years ago. I'm playing them literally every day since. I love this kit. I have another cymbal stand here, but I have 2 more cymbal stands stairs, 3 actually, and I don't set any of them up because I like this setup. It reminds me of my heroes, and if you just listen to this cymbal for a second, you'll see why. It was given to me by a drum friend, a professional drum friend, and it's a Bosphorus cymbal made by the best guys who made Zildjian, all these Turkish artists. They make cymbals, that's what they do. Kevin went to one of their factories. Anyway, it sounds like this, look. If you off play it against the hi-hat, and you might get some like, forget about the drums. It's totally like certain drums taught me to think this way. Like Jack Dushnat, the biggest example. Anyway, something like this. only pointing out some of those difficult drum rhythms like flam, triplets, flam, paradiddles, and rattle cue, and double triplet accent, alternating hand. Let's play one hand at a time. Sticks always drop. God bless Ralph Peterson, he died recently. You can see him dropping with Michael Brecker. No, that's the Michael Brecker groove. Jesus. Joe Galarazzi, I mean, these guys are fucking A-listers. And he drops a stick. He still keep playing, you know? That's what a good drummer does. Anyway, what we play to finish? We go with dynamics of cymbals or we go for rhythm? Why don't we go for the Baião and Brazilian beat? Dance rhythm for folks back in the 50s and 60s, and it was good enough for them, surely it's good enough for us, right? And if I'm good enough, or I can match up to the stance of playing it, and this cymbal is really beautiful. Phosphorus beauty. It's where they make Zildjian too, by the way. So, let me go for this DM actually. Play a rock beat, could play a funk beat, could play a straight ahead jazz rhythm, but why don't we go for the Baião? Let's go for the Baião. Brazilian dance rhythm. Actually, might be worth knocking this little rhythm out. We don't need the timbali stick, so might be worth knocking this out with another set of drumsticks just to get the groove going, right? Because it's like this. Traumatic introduction episode, but I didn't get the feel. It's a while since I practiced, but it's a great Brazilian. It was drove the fertility rates up in South America, I think, in the 70s. So I'm gonna do it again. Hey, fuck it. Without passion. The Baião. And then you get it with snare drum, so you get something like this. Forgive me. jet collection.